Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? This is Avijit here, and welcome to Devops Challenge Hub. So let's start with today's interview question. So today's interview question is about disaster recovery. How can you handle disaster recovery for your CI/CD pipeline? So if the application is mission critical, where we cannot uh, tolerate even a zero downtime, like a few seconds downtime, also not acceptable. We need to have our pipeline ready all the time because if we want to push some hot fix, etc., we need to keep our pipeline ready. So in that case, we need to have a backup pipeline deployed somewhere. So how we can achieve this target? So what we have done, we have implemented CI/CD pipeline using AWS native tools like CloudFormation, S3 replication, Lambda, and Route 53. So this is a sample answer. So it can be different for your project, or based on your project it can be customized. So just remember, this is like a sample answer. You can take this answer and you can modify as per your own, and you can take note down the key points from this. So disaster recovery we achieve through cloud formation, S3 replication, Lambda, and Route 53. The first thing is to have a backup ready. So we have a primary region, Mumbai, and disaster recovery region is Singapore. So cross-region pipeline infrastructure via cloud formation. So we have created pipeline here in Mumbai region, deployed in Mumbai region, and using cloud formation we created the pipeline. So let's say we have 20 microservices, and there are like 30, 40 pipelines are there for staging, QA, dev, prod, etc., different environments. And all these pipelines uh, we can replicate easily using CloudFormation template. So we'll just change that region and definitely other configuration parameters, and then we can deploy using CloudFormation template. So infrastructure as a code we have to use. So we have another DS recovery region is Singapore. And tools used is AWS CloudFormation, template stored in Git, and CDK or CI to deploy and update in both regions. So AWS CloudFormation deploy AP South region, pipeline primary, stack name, and the deploy template pipeline.yaml region is Southeast one, and pipeline name is DS recovery pipeline. Second thing is cross-region replication. So uh, S3 artifacts, we are replicating it. Zip or jar image are stored in S3 and replicated across DR regions. So enable S3 cross-region replication with versioning. Replicate artifacts from primary to secondary. So get the artifacts copied to secondary region. Then both pipelines access the same deployables, ensures no build needed in case of failure. In case of failure happens, no build is required. Third option is The third point is daily backup of code pipeline configuration. So code pipeline, if some configuration is getting changed, code pipeline is getting updated, and the DevOps engineer they're pushing that changes into GitHub, and different configurations also they're pushing it. So we can take the backup of that, and then we should do some health check and Route 53 failover. So we added a health check endpoint for our CI/CD orchestration service. So we keep checking that our pipeline health for Mumbai region. If it is a for some region reason it's failing, it's not responding, it's delaying, then we can automatically switch over to Singapore based pipeline. So this ensures zero manual intervention for switching to DR, and monthly DR drills, failover simulation. So monthly, the way company does this fire mock drill, right? So similarly, here also we do that kind of mock drill where we intentionally fail Mumbai regions, maybe some server or something, and to simulate that kind of scenario to see whether this switching is happening automatically to Singapore region. So that is a kind of mock drill to check the readiness, preparedness. So, in one scenario, it happened, once it happened that during a connectivity disruption in AP South 1, our health check failed and triggering Route 53 failover. Singapore-based pipeline started automatically. Hotfix deployment went live without any human intervention. So zero downtime, no deployment rollback, 100% confidence in your workflow. So what are the key components? Pipeline infra, use CloudFormation, artifacts replication, use S3, cross-region replication, CRR, config backups, Lambda plus S3, DNS failover, Route 53, DR simulation using Lambda, monthly failover drills, logs and alerts, CloudWatch, SNS, monitor drill success and failure. So multi-region pipeline available strategy, active architecture. Primary region is Mumbai, handles build and deployment. Secondary region, we can have Singapore. Singapore is standby for failure. Identical infra in both cloud formation stack. Sync across regions, artifacts, S3 cross-region replication, build metadata, DynamoDB global tables, config parameter store, release tags from source control. So this can be replicated, stored, and synced across regions. We can also have active for specific builds. For example, front-end team is there in US, so we can run front-end pipeline in US. We can have a back-end pipeline. Back-end team is in India, so our back-end pipeline is running in India, and Europe Europe product builds, there is a separate pipeline in Europe. So that is an active one, and to avoid latency and avoid regional condition. It will avoid reduce latency and regional condition. So tools used, CloudFormation, artifact storage, CRR, DynamoDB, Route 53 health checks, event bridge, Lambda trigger, code build, scalable compute, regional, code pipeline, fast routing. Then what are the backups we are taking? Nightly backups via Lambda. Lambda runs nightly via event bridge. Uses gate pipeline to save JSON config to S3. S3 versioning is enabled. Parameter store backup, SMS store, all these are backed up. Git commit tagging is backed up. One command restore. Update pipeline CLI to restore JSON. And weekly restore drill. If it is a mission critical, restore to staging every Friday to see whether it's really working or not from the backup. Restore it to staging and see whether it's working or not. And tools used, the other tools we discussed, Lambda, S3 versioning, SSM parameters to runtime config, update, pipeline CLI, first restore. So let's go to the quiz section. What is the role of secondary region in an active passive multi-region pipeline setup? Active passive multi-region pipeline setup. Active passive role of the secondary is failover during primary region failure. What is the benefit of region specific builds in an active setup? It is minimize latency and avoid condition. Region specific build is minimize latency and avoid condition. So that is the active setup, region specific builds. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also comment and let me know how you are finding these videos. And follow my LinkedIn page, Devops Challenge Hub. I organize quiz contest daily. You can participate in that. And also follow my WhatsApp channel. I regularly post updates. And thank you for watching this video. See you again in the next video.